When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Fielded in the end zone. It's Mosley. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways, well and good, of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like
he lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So TCU's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to do.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up today. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. The Horned Frogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Might as well give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. It's complete on the right side. Finds a crease at the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, TCU!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Mosley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Powers through the defender. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 6th play of the drive coming up. They run the reverse. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead. And a lot of times,
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away.
Number 13 on to kick it away.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the gun, the running back has it. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, five-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him. That loss a week ago, called on just once. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the defense, they've got him at the 27th. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pucks it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get it through the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Horned Frogs want to move quickly. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Firing to the right, complete. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Caught. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Just a well-oiled offensive machine. They make the play, they get the spike, and now a chance to score before the break. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence.
And the Jayhawks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Horned Frogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. Turning it on. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Back to pass on second down. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And the defense holds. No pickup at all on that play. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
TCU 17, Kansas 0.
Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets... He's down at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, TCU! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
0.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Flips it out on the screen. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Wants to return it. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. On the option. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
The Horned Frogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And the Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. The give on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires to the middle. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun, running back gets the give. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give to the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Right down the middle. He's got it in, more than enough for a 1st down.
And this offense has not had much to cheer about. There's something right there. Let's see if they can string a couple of plays together. Listen, this game's probably over, but this offense has got to find some kind of a rhythm, something they can hang their hat on so that moving forward, this offense has an identity.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
3rd down coming up.
I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does